Hello. Hey, Lorgan, how's it going? I'll be honest. I still don't fully understand like what everything in your overlay means when it comes to your speedruns of blueprints. I'm just along for the ride, but I don't entirely understand what's going on. And that's mostly on me. I've never played blueprints, which doesn't help at all. But I mean, despite it being a speed run, there is something kind of relaxing about watching you play. You put on a good show. Oh right, yeah, we found the toppled statue, so I couldn't pray, and that made me sad. But aside from that, I think we're on the cusp of like doing a major story thing. I just have to figure out whatever's going on in here. I'm gonna give it a minute, give people a chance to trickle in. I mean, if you don't mind, if you don't mind me asking, I am always curious as to like why people choose to speed run the games that they do. So why blueprints? The drafting mechanics are really interesting indeed. That's fair. I mean, it definitely... Oh, God. I mean, I guess I could just glide down. There may not be a puzzle to this at all. I may have just needed to walk in and... I could have done this. Ah, I got you, yeah. It's the feel good. I got it. Okay. Okay, so I've seen a couple of these around the map already. Just around the overworld.
Ah.
Ah, this place. Lady Impa, let's head down. My voice has changed 7 times since this game started. We must investigate up close.
Oh.
Hair upon the walls. Are those not geoglyphs? What could this mean? I believe the one we saw first was the geoglyph on the left edge of the wall. As for the next painting, according to the floor map, it is near Rito Village.
Oh.
It seems the locations of the other geoglyphs from the wall are marked on the floor map as well.
Yeah.
I can hardly believe what my eyes behold. Yoda I am. Who could have guessed this old ruin still held such secrets? It is said that the geoglyphs appeared all over Hyrule during the upheaval when Princess Zelda went missing. How are they connected to these images here?
Oh.
There's no time to dawdle. Let us hurry and investigate the remaining geoglyphs. Oh, Lady Impa, perhaps you should rest a bit before such a trying journey. Also, why is she trying to rush me? Does she not understand how big this game is? I'll get to it when I get to it. I'm not about to rush all over the map to do the one thing.
Oh.
Link, if you happen to see a geoglyph during your travels, I urge you to... Oh, she was talking to him. Okay. That's fair. She understands I have an important mission. Like, not everyone is going to catch all the fish. Or build useless contraptions that the world does not need. Like, not anybody can do it. It has to be me. I urge you to investigate this matter as well. If more strange visions are waiting at the other geoglyphs, just like the one you already experienced, well, perhaps they will provide clues that could lead us to Princess Zelda. Also, I've had my suspicions for a while, but now that I'm actually, like, seeing a little miniature of Hyrule in front of me, I think it is safe to say that the castle does not stand in the absolute center. Like definitely vertically, right? But, I mean, also horizontally. Like, vertically it was kind of obvious. It's more in the top half, but even horizontally it's a little to the west. I don't know. It's just... seems... It probably should have always been obvious, but now that I'm actually here... Yeah, I was expecting more of an event for walking into this room, and now that it's done, it's like, oh well, here's a map. Can I move anything in here? Like, this is a lovely miniature. Can I break it? Also, what is this? A tear with a tear. Is it a tear with a tear? 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 I don't know what it means. But this isn't Void Stranger, so I don't feel the need to make a note of it.
Oh.
The images here do seem to be a reflection of the geoglyphs. There may even be dragon's tears present at the other geoglyphs, just like the one you already found. If you intend to investigate the geoglyphs, Courageous One, perhaps you should somehow make a copy of the map. There doesn't seem to be any danger at the moment. I wonder, what is this place? There are so many images here that resemble the giant pictures now found on the surface of Hyrule. Could it be that this place is somehow connected to the ones who left those pictures behind? Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture of it because it seems like there's gonna be at least one, like in that the southeast corner of the map here. That might be hard to find later because it's, just out of the way. The one there, on the northern side of the Gerudo Desert, maybe on like a mountainside that might be hard to spot from most angles. Also, how am I supposed to get a picture of... Oh, wait. Yeah, this doesn't zoom in completely. Alright, so let me... Yeah, I can control the zoom. We live in the future. Yeah. We've already gotten the one. If I'm looking at the map right, there are two that are pretty close to me. Actually, there are three that are pretty close to me. I may dip south a bit to grab the one and then make my way north. I'm not going to go all the way down to Gerudo just yet, but... Although, saying that, if I go ahead and do the... If I go ahead and do the Rito stuff here, get those two, I can grab this on the way south while I'm heading to Gerudo. Assuming that's how I want to do it. I'm not sure. Like, I've already heard about several things happening in, like, the southeast of Hyrule that I want to investigate as well. So, see, there are too many options, and I don't know what I want to do first. I'm doing the Rito stuff first, no matter what, but I mean, after that, like... Also, can we up? Okay, good. Let's up. We're done here. Oh, no, wait, I was gonna... I did talk about getting some of the loot and all of that, and... Oh, so where am I? Yeah, so like again, if I'm looking at the map right, like one of them's gonna be like down here away somewhere, which I'm gonna have to reinvestigate this whole canyon anyway. In Breath of the Wild, there was like a golfing minigame with a Goron. There's no telling what's down there now. But I'm closer to these two that are like up here, so I think I'm gonna focus on that first. What the Is that a Great Fairy? Forget everything I just said. We're going to the... What the piss? Forget everything I just said. We're going to check out the Great Fairy. Hello. Like, every time I have a plan, there's like one more thing. Okay, you need support. Okay, hold on. I got this. That's the wrong power. Distraction the game. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I have new plan. Hold on, hold on. I have a new plan. And just there we go. Perfect. Couldn't ask for better. Couldn't ask for. I mean,
Ah!
oh, it's you! Thanks for your help earlier. I'm putting President Hudson here too, but I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Try letting it go. Are you going to support him? All right, I'll let go. Blah, unforgivable. Oh, piss. President Hudson, I'll support you. I like how he kicked my shit out of the way. Like it was, like it offended him. It's like, how dare you, sir? Alright, so let me... think what I need to do. If I go over here... What if I, like, do like this? I just make a small little... This is the most jank-ass piece of shit. Just... oh, God. Right, Link, where did you go to school to become an engineer? What's a school? Just... No, I wanna connect it to... Alright. Do you see the vision yet? Do you see what I'm going for here? Alright, surely this'll be good.
Ah.
What is it? I need to stay focused. President Hudson might topple over if I don't give him my full support. What? Are you gonna support him? Alright, I'll let go. Son of a biscuit eater! What the hell? Was it not close enough? President Hudson. Kick my shit out the way again. Okay, hold on. Let me... Okay. What is it? I need to stay focused. What? Are you gonna support him? Alright, that's fine. He's standing! I'm actually kind of surprised too, to be honest. How's the president standing? Thank you, that was brilliant. I would have never thought of that. Here, I need to do something real quick.
Ah. Ah.
Perfection! I like these little puzzles. Like, there's more going on in this game. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Also, you must be hungry after all that, right? Here's some food. I think I care about the food more than the money at this point. Ah, but I still don't think I've thanked you enough. Here's a little something for you. Bomb flip. I'll take that. Now I can put up more signs. I'll see you later. I doubt I'm going to find all of his locations. I'm sure he's everywhere on the map. But, it's fun. It's a goddamn frog. I thought it was going to be a Korok. Also, I missed a shrine. Just gonna mark it. Not gonna worry about it for now, but oh, it's because I jumped off the... Yeah, I left my horse here. Made my way there. Oh no. Well, you know, I have to go back. I have to. Well, first, there's a ferry. This is a terrible game to play with ADHD. It's like, ooh, crickets. Like, literally, you just be like, I'm gonna catch all these crickets. All these crickets belong to me now. You see this dragonfly? It goes in... Oh, sorry, it's a darner. It goes in my pocket. That's where it lives. You see that moose? It won't fit in my pocket. You are not about to charge at me. Bro, I have bombs. Are you sure? Are you... Oh god, it's cold. It just got real cold just all of a sudden. Where are my clothes? I need... It pains me to take off my fierce deity boots, but... You know, it needs to be done. Oh god. Alright, anyway, we'll worry about the shrines later. Like I've got more important things to deal with right now. Well, they weren't kidding about this this blizzard. Oh, it's gonna be lasting for the rest of my life too, if the weather forecast is anything to go by. It's probably better if I don't take my horse up here. Poor George would just be miserable. I didn't think that would be a Korok, but it's like I have to pick up every rock that's by itself. That's what this game has done to me. Leave no stone unturned. Sirs, I need to relieve... So, I'm sorry, sirs. I need your chest. Ow! I need your chest. You get out of here. No! No, come back! Ow. Oh, a shrine. Anyway, where'd that chest go? Don't run away, horse. Arrow. I think that might have been worth it. Can I relieve you of your burdens? The answer appears to be no. I'm sorry. And ice fruit generates cold when cooked correctly. It gives an effect of strengthens muscles and increases attack power in cold temperatures. That's amazing. I need all of those. Also, we're going to be in cold temperatures for a while, I think, so we get some more of those. I might be able to take out a Lionel. I'm joking, that's not a... That looks like a lot of fun I don't want to have right now. Now, remember when I said that there are enemies in this game that are more dangerous than a Lionel? I'm pretty sure this is one of them. We'll be having a lot of fun with that a few months from now. Like when I'm... Away with you! I don't want anything to do with the world ruined by gloom and ruled by monsters. It's cramped in this flower bud, but better than out there. I'll keep my blessing of clothing enhancement to myself until I hear the sound of a horn bringing some lively music into the world. I'll never go outside again. I moved here to be near a stable, or near enough anyway, so I could grace more travelers with my blessings. But now, until I hear the sound of a horn bringing lively music into the world, I'll never go outside again. Okay. Gonna put a star here. Well, the thing is, if I put a star there, I'm gonna want to go back here. I need a way to label this. I'll label it as a person. So how do I get a horn to bring lively music back into this world? I do not know. Anyway, I'll worry about that later. Right now, I just need to and more importantly, are all the Great Fairies going to be like this? Or even worse, are all the Great Fairies going to have different kinds of things they need before they rejoin this ruined world? No, sir. Well, I meant to shoot you in the head, but that's fine. Did you just shoot your horse? Sir, that is not how we do things here on Valfius TV. That's... Oh, wait, there was... Ow! What the piss? You. A chillfin trout. A blue trout for cold bodies of water. And keep the body cool, but when cooked in a dish, will temporarily boost your heat resistance. Okay. I'm getting heat resistant stuff for later. Anyway, I need to cook. I need to stop eating raw ingredients and actually cook something. The next fireplace I come across, I swear to Bob, I'm cooking something. Can I eat a bomb flower? No. No, the game will not let me. I think it's like, sir, are you okay for even thinking such things? A headshot didn't kill him. I am appalled. Would you look at the swirling mass of energy above Orochium's shrine? Just drawing me in like a black hole. Pulling me irresistibly to whatever bullshit awaits. I don't know. I thought I had a good thing going. Thought I was going to say something like poetic and grand and wonderful, and instead here we are. Courage to fall. I'm a coward. I don't have courage. I don't want to fall. I don't want to... You know, I remember learning years ago. I don't know why this comes into my head now, but I remember learning years ago that all of the dungeons in A Link to the Past are actually on the same map, and like if you bounty break in a dungeon, you can end up in another dungeon and all of that. I think the reason this occurred to me is like I'm wondering if maybe these shrines work the same way, like they're all on the same map, but they're siloed off like that. Huh. I mean, I could just... I don't know. Ow. No, I lost my thing. Horn Construct 2. Oh, I need to be taking pictures of these guys. Man, I forget that's a whole thing too. I need to... But then what's up there? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it just takes me here anyway. Well, that's kind of poopy. I thought I was really discovering something. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Ba-da-da-da. Well, so much for the stealth mission. So I could do this all day. Sturdy long stick. Can't do nothing with that. Arrow. I keep forgetting. But I got a picture of him now. Did you remember to smile? Oh, Okay, I need a key to go into the lock to do the thing. It's like a whole underside. Okay, well I found my way here. Why does it feel like I'm missing something here? Do these hurt me, or do they, like, cause the floor to open? Okay. I got you, okay. So you need to have the courage to fall, but you don't need to be completely reckless about it. I got you, game. Actually, how much does this heal? Only a quarter of a heart. Okay, we're gonna go for some spice. Gotta warm. Actually, I want to cook those later, so we're not gonna go for the spice. Let's go for some nuts. There we go. Small key. Cool. Then I can go up here. What we really need is the courage to up. Stay, 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 stay. Whew. Okay, but like, I still don't even know where I'm ultimately trying to get to in this shrine. And like, I know I'm go. Wait. What's up here? Absolutely nothing. No! No! Wait! No! Gotta do this entire blasted shrine again. Or do I? No, I've already unlocked the thing. The thing. Well, I guess we're here now. Wait. How am I supposed to get this out of... Oh, well. I'll just spawn a new one, it's fine. Behold. What's the best way to get this sucker out of here? You know what? I'm just gonna carry it. I don't need fancy flying machines. I can jump. It's fine. It's already spawned a new one, but I don't care. Oh. Actually, I might care. Okay. Okay, okay. I have a plan. It's basically the same plan as last time, but I'm gonna cut my engines off much earlier. Stay. Do that. So we're just gonna make sure we go this way. Alright. So, y'all, if anyone asks, first try, okay? First try. It only took one go. We didn't have to do the shrine twice. But what if they don't ask? I'll have to. Oh, well then you just don't bring it up, right? Like you just be like, oh, Valfius did the shrine. It's okay. So I didn't have a plan for that, but you're right. We need to get our story straight. I can't remember if stables have a goddess statue or not. But if they don't, like if this one we're getting close to does it, because I remember there being one here in Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna keep talking about Breath of the Wild, even though I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom. It's a thing. Oh yeah, it's right over there. I'm hoping there's a goddess statue here, but if there isn't, I may just teleport back to Lookout Landing or whatever it's called. Snowfield Stable. It's a doggy. Hey, Tubert, how's it going? That's a big happy kingdom because is that a well? Oh. I mean, it looks like it goes down. I just need to start a fire. Well, I was about to say there's got to be a better way to do this, but I guess it doesn't matter now. Fairies. There are fairies here. Oh, this is a day of days, gentlemen. And ladies, if there's any ladies about. Also, I don't care if I only get half of these guys. But I need to do some cooking so that I have stuff at the ready. Like these guys produce an enzyme that allows me to climb on wet surfaces. Do you have any idea how big a deal that is? Also, I'm about to shoot this fairy. Yes, that's it. Come here. Come here. Thank you. Poop. And poop. Got some salt. Do I need the fish? No. Do I want the fish? Absolutely. Piss. Come here. Anyway, goddess statue? Statue of goddess? Spicy! Spicy, spicy! What are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, did you want to use this pot? I'm done with it, so I have it. I can cook! I should cook. I should absolutely cook. This blizzard, am I right? I was making spicy food so I can keep warm outside. You do is throw meat and fish, even mushrooms into a pot with spicy peppers. Simple. Sounds delicious, right? Right? There's some spicy peppers going on the wall back out if you want to give it a try. Okay. Yes, cooking food to keep me warm is important, but also I need to sort this first of all. Yeah, by time. Where are the sticky lizards? There they are. So elixirs require monster parts, so we're just gonna use some chew jellies. Exactly. Also, yeah. If I'm cooking, you like I tell people at my job all the time. It's like everyone's better off that I'm not one of the guys in the kitchen. Everyone. Slip resistance. So it says resistance, but it doesn't say... It doesn't say, like, immunity. So I may still... I may still be doing some slipping. Anyway, I'll make another one of those, and then we'll get to the actual cooking of this cooking session. Do you know the meme of Homer Simpson burning cereal? Or is it Homer Simpson or is it Peter Griffin? I can't remember. I get my cartoon characters mixed up in my old age. I want to say it was Homer. Let's do some prime meat, yeah. Throw in a couple of apples for good measure. Oh. Well, that's basically me. I mean, it's like... Yeah, he pours the milk and it spontaneously catches fire. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically me. I don't need to be in the kitchen, at least in a professional capacity. Like, I can do very basic stuff, right? Like, I can put something in an oven and set it for like 20 minutes. But outside of that, like, it's... This one... Okay, it doesn't have any special effects. Oven is above your pay grade. I mean, I get that. You can put slices of cheese between bread. Slow down there. You're starting to lose me. I haven't made a sandwich in a while. Like all of the food I buy now, it's like boxed shit. Comes pre-made. Whether it's like obviously there's like frozen pizzas and whatnot, but like I'll do like the banquet meal stuff or the banquet bowl stuff and things like that. You know, it's already there. The clear instructions on the box. It's kind of hard to mess it up. That's me. That's my life. Okay, do these have a special? No, these don't have a special. Okay. I should be using more of these then. I just need some healing stuff. Yeah. Like all of the healing stuff would be great. But also all this healing stuff is going to be healing for a lot more hearts than I currently have. So I definitely need to pray so I'm not just completely wasting. Its petals can restore health depleted by gloom. Okay, I need to save that. I don't plan on going into the depths for a while, but I do need to start like keeping my eyes out for sundelions and things of that sort. He's actually humming some very classic Zelda tunes. I appreciate that. I think he just always hummed the same basic nothing in the previous game, so it's nice to have reminders of his past lives. Also, does this game have the same limit for the number of cooked meals you can have, or... I'm cooking some basic shit right now just so I have smaller healing items to fit my current heart budget. Mushroom skewer. We got shrooms! Increase endurance, cook it to restore stamina. No, I'm good. Give me a few more... Whoa. Cancel, yeah. Maybe a few more... Cold resistance would be pretty good. Hold on, let me... So now if anybody hits me, do I get hurt? This might have been a bad... You know what I'm thinking, right? What if I try to shield surf with this bomb strapped to my shield? Better results than I expect. Oh my god. That would actually be a pretty handy way to, like... Oh, there's a Korok. Also, I traveled a ways doing that. Huh. Yeah, to the ha-ha. You found me. I mean, it kind of sucks I wasted a bomb flower doing that, but at the same time... At the same time... Do I need to do any more cooking? How much stuff do I have? Let me sort this. I have more cold resistance than I may ever need. The reason I'm making cold resistant stuff, even though I have the cold resistant like pants, is eventually things get so cold you need 2 levels of cold resistance instead of just 1. So I'm just trying to go ahead and get prepared, get on top of that. Eventually, when you have a full wardrobe, you can dress for any occasion. And you don't need to worry about eating to resist heat or resist cold and all that. This is awful. Oh, what a mess. I'm talking about the blizzard outside. This vicious storm began when so many other terrible things started. It hasn't stopped yet. It's impossible to walk around in this kind of blizzard, so I've been forced to stay here at the stable. But the village where the Rito live, off to the west of here, is an even worse situation. In this extreme cold and in this blizzard, they can't get enough food to feed themselves. The villagers there are desperate to figure out what's gone wrong with the weather and how to feed everyone. If you're going to head to Rito Village, prepare carefully before you go. What's the Lucky Clover Gazette covering in this edition? Oh, what's the news? Great fairy flees into flower bud. Yikes, that doesn't sound good at all. A great fairy known for her love of music has hidden herself away in her flower bed. Nearby woodland stable is in a panic. I've heard a musical troupe was headed to Eldon in the... Damn you, game. You want me to go here, and then go there, and then come back here, to go then go over there, to... I wonder if they're planning to visit Woodland Stable. I bet there's a lot going on there, too.
Oh.
Plus, there's a rumor that a Great Fairy would sometimes offer a blessing to visiting travelers. Hopefully, the Great Fairy near there here emerges someday. I always read every word of these newspapers. All these newspapers. How dare the Fetch Quest game send you on Fetch... Exactly! It should just give me everything. I shouldn't have to work for it. Other stories? Blood moon brings dangerous nights. Be wary, dear readers. On nights when a blood moon rises, so too do monsters that have been defeated. Who's studying the blood moon before? They were excited. That sounds like Kilton she's talking about. They didn't seem all that physically strong. I hope they're doing okay. Says there's no confirmed connection to the ominous blizzard and suddenly appeared over Hebra Mountain. So really, they haven't figured anything out yet. That's not reassuring at all. I wonder if they've gone all the way out to Rito Village off to the west. I'd imagine that's where they'd find answers. Hey, Beetle.
Yeah.
Hey there, are you a fellow traveler on the journey of life? It's me, Beetle. If you forget, my beetle-shaped pack is right here to remind you. And sorry, that actually hurt me a little bit. In this topsy-turvy world, there's only one direction to go, forward. So when I travel, it's forward, all the way. I can sell you bugs of the highest quality. If you need anything else in your life journey, I can sell you that too. Short on rupees? Don't worry, I'll buy anything you don't want weighing you down. And what better way to lighten up than to sell your rocks? Gemstones in particular fetch a high price. I mean... Oh, what have you got? I know you got... Oh, arrows. Always in need of arrows. Always. Give me your arrows.
Yay!
I'm gonna spend my entire life's savings on... Oh, I can't even do that. Piss. I can buy 15 of them.
Hey!
What can I sell? Maybe understand the power of fire and how fast. See, the thing of it is, it's like, it says the power of fire. But I've already got like a little fire bud thing, a little fire flower. That's a fire fruit. Excuse me. But I think, yeah, I'm just gonna sell this. I'm gonna sell my gemstones, you know, for a little bit.
Wow!
But eventually, I'm gonna want to experiment with those.
Wow!
Wow! Yeah. You see, I know this man.
Yay!
Actually, I think that'll be all for now. God, I could sell Zonite, but Zonite is so much more valuable to me than literally anyone else on in this world. So I don't think I'm ever gonna sell my Zonite. Hey,
Oh.
look at you, dressed to keep nice and warm. It seems the blizzard outside is furious, isn't it? This weather can be life-threatening to those without cold-resistant clothes. While my fashion is perfect for nearly every scenario, sadly, a raging blizzard isn't one of them. So I'm stuck here. You can buy cold-resistant clothing at Rito Village off to the west. Clothes that are stuffed with feathers, I've heard. But they say that the bridge that crosses over to their village has collapsed, so a journey there could prove fruitless. A collapsed bridge, you say? It sounds like something I can handle. Have I talked to everyone in here? Oh, no, there's you. The blizzard outside is really terrible. I wonder when it will stop. Have you come here to take shelter from the cold, too? I was on my way to investigate some ruins in the snowfield north of here. Then this blizzard started, and it didn't let up. So I left the road and took shelter in the stable, and here I still am. When the cold is severe, take shelter in the building like this Protect yourself from the elements. Or shelter in caves. They're warmer than you'd think. Cozy, even. Watch out, though. There are some cold caves that are just as freezing as the weather is outside. I hope this blizzard ends soon. I need to check out those ruins.
Yeah. Oh.
Rich Snowfield, supporting the Stable Association. This is your first time here. You add 1 point to my pony points. Yay! Now then, once again, welcome, Link. Do you want to register your horse or take one out for a ride? How can I help? I want to take a horse. You know what? I need to bond with Steve. So let's go ahead and get Steve. Thanks for waiting. Since you're here, would you like to equip your horse with a towing harness? No. It's fine. If your horse's food doesn't usually shut down and refuse to move at all, that you can the horse to move step by step. I advise you to make... Ever since the ominous clouds have appeared over the Hebra Mountains, Rito Village has been in a bad way, and its blizzard has brought all their trade to its standstill. Rumor has it that they don't have enough food and supplies to get by, so the west of here... Protect against the cold. I got you. Alright, Steve. So I think... Where is it? Where's the tower? Okay, I think the tower is the next logical scenario here, like the next logical place to go. This horse is unruly. Okay, let's be wary of the three-headed dragon. Said I'm gonna want to fight it one day, but that one day is not today. I did not see a goddess statue, so I think I'm gonna... I know I said I was gonna teleport back to Prey, but I think I'm gonna wait until I get to Rito Village, and then just get all the hearts. You know, they're all about, hey, don't put your horse in a dangerous situation. But literally everywhere is dangerous. I think I found the road. Yeah, I was about to check the map to see like where the road leads, but you know, I may have to bite the bullet and just climb this wall. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna leave my horse out here in the freezing cold while I do this. What the piss? Had to get that one last shot off. An octo-balloon. Attach it to items to see it float. Sticking it to an arrow is a good way to something. I didn't think to read that. Probably just allows it to fly further. Da-ba-da-ba-da. I wish I could just ascend here. But yeah, you can't use it when you're climbing, which is unfortunate. So far away. Isn't this where... Yeah, I think this was the valley where I had to slide the snowballs into a cave to open the way to a shrine. This feels very familiar. You're stronger than you look. Miss me. Lizalfo's horn. So how are they fusing weapons? That's what I want to know. They don't have a magical arm. They don't have the powers. That looks really ominous. Reminds me of a comic about Snake's Seek you see handling of his gun and his knife. He's like, knife, and he's like, gun. No, it was like knife, gun, knife, gun. Okay. I'm happy to be a good student. Hey, stop that. Ice Breath Lizalfo's Horn. The freezing power made of this horn's crystal's tip is used to take advantage if you know how. Otherwise, cook it to make an elixir. I've been lost sight of the tower. But I assume if I go up, I will see it again. I remember this place. Probably nothing here. Well, no. There's probably Koroks here, but aside from that, there might be something else. So let's take the time to explore before I up. I didn't spend much time here, so I can't be too sure, but this seems largely unchanged from, I'm gonna say before the upheaval, instead of just constantly saying, since Breath of the Wild. Have y'all heard of that game, by the way? Breath of the Wild? I feel like I don't talk about it enough. It's a great game. You should play it. I'm glad you asked, Tubert. It's The Legend of Zelda Breath of the... Yeah, Oh, aren't you glad to get an education today here on Valfius TV? Next, we'll be talking about the very obscure title, Super Mario 64. Ow. Don't you stick your tongue out at me, sir. That's rude. I need to fuse something to my long stick. What if I fuse a long stick to my long stick? Hold on, let me... Wait, you're an ice guy, so this fire should just kill you. Yeah. Forgot about that. The elemental Lizalfos cannot stand the opposite, Hold on. I wanted to attach a long stick to the long stick, but I guess the thick stick will have to do. Yeah, exactly. So that means I am the most apex of the apex predators. Look at the size of my stick. If I were to hold it in my hand to demonstrate its lengthy girthiness and, Anyway, I have a glowing rabbit to chase here. Maybe I can finally hit it with my... Knocked money out of him. That's how it works. I don't... Yeah, bigger stick equals better man. Yeah, there you go. You know what's up. Oh no, come back, Mr. Rabbit. Yeah, they always run into the direction of a cave. So, I like how they have an additional function in this game. Paquita Stone Grove Northwest Cave. Try saying that 10 times fast. Before I go up, let's... Did I ever get a picture of you? I did. Look at that smiling fuck. With my long stick. Oh god! I realized a little too late that he's throwing some shit at me. Not literally, but you know, it's... Yeah, we'll eat one of these. So I don't want to. I don't want to waste stuff that can heal like 20 hearts yet. My stick's longer than yours. Oh no. Wait! The opportunity has finally arisen. Oh, it's already a fused weapon. I can't fuse. Blue Horriblin Horn. He look at the level of intelligence these creatures display. He attached a claymore at the end of his stick. It's so much better than my stick. Wait, hold on, I have a plan. If I drop this, use it, and then pick this up, well, eventually we will reach longest stick. And then what will be the point in life? Like, what will be left to achieve? Oh, what do I want to... Do I even want to drop anything? You know what? Yes, I will drop the Korok Frond Guster. I've got to say, this game has got some absolutely righteous caves. I didn't even realize that was, like, missing in Breath of the Wild until I started playing this. That's gonna take forever. I don't want to do that. I just hope that I can climb all the way over here so I can get some new and sexy gear. Whatever's in this chest had better be the best, or I'm gonna throw it down this hole where it can find its eternal rest. Actually, yeah, I'll take that. Drop this. Not quite what I meant to do, but I got down here, so it's fine. Also, y'all finally got to see a fairy in action. What the hell? Also, more importantly, it's a boss bokoblin. And he's got a big old troop behind him. Now may not be the time to worry about pictures. Wait! I have bombs! Okay, so I've already got him down to half health, which is great. Already taken out most of his band of merry men, which is also kind of great. No! Now that I've got you on fire, let's make use of my lengthy sticks to establish dominance, you know? Just... Actually, y'all aren't as bad as I thought you were going to be. I mean, admittedly, I, like, killed all your men already, but... Boss Bokoblin Horn... Boss Bokoblin Fang... I really thought that they were going to be harder, and I mean... The blue and black variants will be, but we're not there yet. Also, we've found the other entrance, I guess. So... So the little blue guy ran into here, ran to this cave. So I'm assuming there's a bubble frog, a bubble frog in here. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. It's ultimately resource management, I guess. Because you, like, if you don't cook stuff with resource, like you have to cook ingredients to unlock their effects. So it's like I'd have to cook something with stamina restoration to get the benefit of stamina restoration when I eat it. So there is some resource management involved there. Like it's a planning ahead kind of thing. Admittedly, toward the end of the game, it becomes kind of trivial because you can upgrade your stamina wheel to have like 2 additional circles, so you can triple your stamina. Still think you shouldn't be able to do that? That's fair. The thing of it is like this game trivializes it even further because you can ascend. You can go up. So it's like, why climb when you can just go up? But sometimes you don't want to go all the way up. And that's why I'm not... Ooh, I finally found some topaz. Anyway, there was another path over here, so that's why I'm backtracking through this cave. I want to see what's over here. Where am I? What's happening? Okay, I'm safe. Really? Was this all I missed? Well, that's some crap. Also, I didn't see a single bubble guppy in here. Screw it, I'm leaving. Somehow I went past my goal. But at least we're close. Can I please? Oh, piss. Here we go again. I want to go up. You will not deprive me of up. Captain Construct? Sounds like he'll be tough. Also, there's a treasure chest. Do I want to steal their treasure? That is the question. Yeah, I'm of two minds about it, Tubert. I mean, I appreciate the ability to do so, especially since some of these cliff faces are really, really big. But on the other hand, it does kind of take a lot of the challenge out of, like, planning the climb. And, there is that, like, that sweet moment of suspense where you're not quite sure if you can make it. Being able to pause and eat does kind of, like, steal that. But this is a Nintendo game, and over the last 20 years, their design philosophy has basically been, let's make it easy. Because they're the target demographic for their stuff does skew, you know, rather young. Yeah. I want your juice. Well, I don't want your juices, but I do want your treasure. I'm sorry, but you have to die. Zona charge! Oh wait, arrows. Give me your arrows. Can I pick this up? Aw. Can't pick that up, but that's fine. Actually, I've got their treasure. Do I really still need to fight them? The answer may shock you. Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, um, like this game, I think is a good example. Like the core stuff is really easy, but there's a lot of like optional challenges that, and like some of them do get really difficult. Like I said, I haven't fought the dragon guys yet, but I'm assuming they're harder than Lionel's just because they can fly and they're dragons. you know. There is another enemy that I have come across in this game. I haven't come across it since I've started streaming it, but there is a particular enemy in this game that I find quite terrifying. I'm not going to say what it is. Uh, I'll save it as a surprise because I'm sure I'll stumble upon it eventually. Yeah, just generally speaking though, like their games have gotten easier. I mean, it's why Nintendo fans like come up with challenges of their own to do, like with Pokemon. There's the whole Nuzlocke thing now to make it more interesting to play. The way you play Hollow Knight is probably a bit deranged. Now I'm curious, how do you play Hollow Knight? See, randomizer by itself sounds like it would be fun. But then you talk about the split movement upgrades. I'm just, I'm left just wondering why, why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself? Sky map. Wait, hold on. I don't want to investigate that. Actually, first I think I'm gonna try to investigate this. In the logic, you allow almost all possible skips to spawn. I would still be a little concerned about. The more you talk about it, yeah, the more deranged it sounds. I mean, it could also just be because I've only played through Hollow Knight the one time, but like that sounds rough. I think rough is the only word I have for it. So, like, I have to ask, like, what started you down the path of masochism? What is this? Oh, I finally have a... Oh, how many Zonai charges do I have? I'm hoping that there's a thing on this floating island where I can get some capsules of the steering wheel or the steering stick. Um, it'd be under materials, right? Okay, so I've got 10. Well, yeah. See, I figured that was the point, but I figured that I was just thinking like, but what started you down the path? Can I just move this? Hold on, let me. I can tilt it. Oh. Oh, I've got things. Hold on. So I need 4 of them then, right? Also, what are these? You just enjoy the challenge? I see, I've never gotten into randomizers, and that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be doing some Metroid stuff here, in a few months. Is like, I'm going to let Metroid kind of be my gateway drug, my my gateway game into randomizers and things of that sort. Alright, so I don't know what these are, but I'm gonna attach them anyway. There's only one way to find out, right? I don't even know which. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's one more over here. See, I beat some of the bosses Radiant, but I couldn't do all of them. So now if I get on this. I still don't entirely understand. Oh. Oh, I'm hearing a terrible... Are you shooting... I think he's shooting bomb arrows at me or something. I've never heard that sound before. And he can shoot much further than I can. I need to get out of here. It's time to go. It's time to go. Let's go this way. Yep. We're leaving. This is actually really hard to steer. Okay, look, buddy. I'm just glad they're really bad at aim. What is this? Oh, was this what they were using? Were they like... It also works in the way where items spells with an upgraded version just get placed in 2 spots, and it doesn't matter which order you find them. You can have settings where an extra spawns and would simply become Geo if you get all 3. That does sound like you can really customize your experience, which is cool. Which is, you know. So you can basically have it like as easy or as hard as you want. Because again, sorry, like the idea of having to find left and then also right dash just a dream tree containing dream nail. Been so long since I've played that. Like, wouldn't the dream nail being inside the dream tree prevent you from being able to do? Or has it been too long since I've played the game and I don't remember how all that stuff works anymore? Alright, so I'm gonna have to get back on you, I think. Yeah. Oh, I got you. Oh no, I think I'm stuck. Oh, so those are battery packs. Okay. What? That's alright, I can transfer all this stuff over. Oh, jeez. Oh, well, those don't just automatically kill me. That's cool. Well, that would be a woken dream now. Okay. It's not a no. Assuming it's not a no lot. I like the idea. I want to murder this person. I just don't like the idea of no logic randomizers. Like, that just sounds absurd to me. Okay. I'm literally using all my fairies trying to do this, but it's fine. I think I just lost the other one. Didn't realize it was. Yeah. I go somewhere else, assuming it's a no logic. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, also, what happens if I just attach you here? Then I attach you, like, right... Yeah, just like that. What happens? Oh, God! Oh, where am I going? Actually, this worked out beautifully. Now I can just glide down to where I want to go. Which is right there. I get fun moments in my settings of traversing fungal waste with no movement or going through Crystal Peak with only double jump. You're a madman. I don't... I mean, I say that, like the whole point of randomizers is to get you into interesting situations, right? That's one reason I'm looking forward to doing some Metroid randomizers in the future is... Like, you know, when I was younger, I used to play through some of the Metroid games a lot. And, I mean, it's been a long time since I've played Metro, aside from Dread, but only because that's a relatively recent release. But, like, I'm really looking forward to A, revisiting that franchise, and B, playing it in ways I've never played it before. Yeah, you got to really think about it, which to me is like the whole fun of playing games like that anyway. So it would be fun to be able to revisit, things I'm familiar with and play them in entirely new ways. Got a light. It shines in one direction. Its light doesn't reach too far, but it come in handy and oh. I'm gonna go ahead and get one more batch, because if nothing else, the lights sound like they'll come in useful one day. I'm already imagining that some people are salivating at the idea of, Silk Song randomizer and stuff like that. There's another floating island. There's a shrine down there. Just go ahead and ping that. And then before I dive any lower, let's see what's around here. You did get a crystal peak crop with conveyors going up, down, and you... That's... that sounds insane. Also, this looks like where a shrine should go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Seek the crystal connected to the beam and offer it to the shrine. Do so and I will grant you the light that banishes evil. Okay. It's a shame that my ride is all the way up there somewhere. I can't get the steering wheel off of it now. Well, we just gotta improvise. Took you quite a few tries and just pogo and kept double jumping. See, the thing of it is like I found some of the like intended challenges to be quite challenging in that game, like the Path of Pain. Took me a long time to do. I'm gonna attach it, but let me like study the problem. Alright, so I'm assuming there's gonna be like an entrance on the other side here. Yeah, that's right. Kind of. Also, I'm way off course here, but while my battery's recharging, I can... redo. Oh, see, I've never played Celeste. But, like, watching Celeste, it just seems like Celeste is a bit more... I don't want to give, like, the impression that I found Hollow Knight's controls to be imprecise. I didn't. But it seems like with Celeste, you can do some tighter platforming in that game than I felt like I could do in Hollow Knight. But again, I've never played Celeste, so I don't know what it actually feels like, you know? You like to shitpost someone may go on a detour until you Delicate flower I didn't find too difficult, but I did find it a bit time consuming. Like what I ended up doing is like I discovered through playing it that a lot of the enemies don't respawn unless you do certain like fast travel things or activate I can't remember what he was called, but like the subway bug. So I went through and I cleared off most of the map, like between the where you get the flower and like where it ultimately goes. And then after that, it was a pretty good. Oh, is it benching? I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Oh. Alright, so I've got my I've got my crystal now. Well, piss. This is actually a fun little problem to solve. I mean, I still want to like come back over here and explore like the higher part of this little island. But as far as like just having to navigate around the thing, I mean, it's not the most difficult navigational challenge I've ever come across, but it's interesting. And it's the kind of thing that you would have never gotten in an older Zelda game. Like, how many hours do you have in Hollow Knight? Because it sounds like it would be a lot if you're already if you're doing stuff like that. To just carry it over? Yeah, okay. I imagine some of these kinds of puzzles can get very difficult later. But this is also the kind of game where you can go in any direction and do anything in any order, so definitely not 290. It's 289, isn't it? You're so close, man. You're so close. Yeah, I think I am. I want to like go back over to that little island, like more thoroughly look around, explore it, and it's 290.2. Raru's Blessing. Oh, so there are. I mean, it makes sense that there would be blessing shrines in this game as well. Also, this completely goes against my like little pet theory that all of the shrines are in the same like general map, because this is completely different. Yeah, yeah. Did you know that in A Link to the Past, all of the dungeons are basically on one large map? Like even the different floors are still part of the same. I learned that years ago, and it's always been like I've always wanted to try to do like a little bit of like boundary breaking in A Link to the Past, but I've just never gotten around to it. You already knew that, didn't you? But at the same time, it's just there are so many games out there that I never like. I don't go back anymore. I just want to play like the new indie stuff. Like I still haven't played what is it Nine Souls. I've heard that's a pretty good Metroidvania. Yeah, you know why you shouldn't code it like that, but well, it was a different era, right? And I don't know if A Link to the Past was coded in like assembly, but I've heard that Super Metroid they were basically like doing the ones and zeros manually to get that game the way they wanted it. It was a different time, you know. Well, no, like the way it works, right? And the overworld in A Link to the Past works like that as well. It's like there's the entire map's logic is kind of loaded, but only like sections are loaded at a time. And it's like when you go from like when you transition from one part of the map to the next is when most of the assets are loaded. It was the same with moving between rooms in the dungeons. It's like logically they're placed on a grid, and the doors determine like where you go from like one section of the map to the other. So it's not like it's all loaded at once, because that would be absurd. But what I'm saying, and I'd have to like look it up to be sure I'm not spreading misinformation at this point. But if you like boundary break in a dungeon, you could like force a transition to a different part of the map that would be a different dungeon in the logic of the game and how you're supposed to progress through it. What is that? That's it. That is yet another. Why are there? Why can I see so many shrines in so many places? What is that? Oh, that's one of the Star Islands. Yeah, there was one like over here in Central Hyrule that I couldn't quite because this one is like really high. I couldn't get to that one, but this one it looks like I can get to. I thought I was gonna get to the Rito today, but there are so many interesting things to like try to check out right now that it might be like another 2 or 3 streams before I get there. Anyway, just creating too many maps would be its own issue, so they're working with too limited. Yeah, and I don't know like what the hard limitations are for stuff like that in like the Super Nintendo era. But I know compared to today, like they were working with kilobytes, whereas now we're working with terabytes. Well, this Super Nintendo may have been, you know, megabytes by that point, but like the point still stands. honestly not sure. Oh, wait. I forget I can turn this off whenever I want. Probably in a single... yeah, exactly. Wait, hold on. If I tilt it, will that allow me to also go up? I mean, it should, right? In theory. I also tilted it down. Fuck, hold on. Yeah, I don't think I'm any higher. I mean, I don't know if the game would even account for something like that, but maybe because it's kind of blocking the wind here. Like, maybe if I... Of course, if I'm standing on this, I can't, like, attach it to the side I can't see. Or can I? I can! Of course, now I don't know if I can hit it. Ooh, mistakes were made. I mean, I can ascend, so it's not like I need to pilot this to the top of the island anyway, but... I want that chest, is what this is all boiling down to. I want the chest, and then I'll worry about the rest of the island. Surprised I didn't see that earlier. Am I below it? You just love that in the... Yeah, I've heard with like Nestroid, it's relatively easy to manipulate like enemy spawns because a lot of the enemies were coded to only spawn on a certain RAM slot, and if there's another enemy that's already using that like particular slot of RAM, the next enemy won't spawn. So if you could pull an enemy further than it's supposed to go, you can manipulate spawns and therefore RNG that way. Like, some of that shit gets wild. An old map. Oh god, it's in the depths. You know what? Later. I mean, I'm glad it's marked on my map. Is it forever marked on my map? Hold on. Yeah, okay, it's forever marked on my map. That's cool. So why is there a flag here? Oh, that's the last location I warped from. Okay. It's cool that they show that, too. I don't think they ever did that in Breath of the Wild. Let's go. That's a root. Alright, hold... Actually, can I just... I might be able to just glide from here. I don't need you. Alright, so let's take a look around. Oh, so the credit warp stuff I've always found pretty fascinating. Like, more so in the how the heck do people discover this kind of thing than in the actual like warping itself. So ultimately, if I'm watching a speed run, I prefer the like no major glitches stuff, and it's just all about like the efficient movement. Like some of the platforming that people can do, and like some of the Super Mario games is absolutely wild. And like some of the crazy skips in like Super Metroid is also pretty neat. And then there's Lorgan and like the active puzzle solving that he's doing to speedrun blueprints. Like I find that pretty wild too. Well, the way it generally works is if they find it as a crash first, once they figure out why it crashed, realize they executed code from RAM, they look for the code that would need to be executed to enter the credits, and then they look for the setup to obtain those values. See, I just find it wild that people can, like, feel that out. Like, that's incredible. I'm beginning to think there may be nothing of value up here aside from the Korok. Looks very random, but I'm sure, like, everything is placed where it needs to be. Like, it's calculated down to the pixel. Oh, I thought this was a chest, but it's just a little rock. The one thing I'm wanting to check out before I go back down to the surface now is that I marked the shrine, but I don't think I'm going to get to it anytime soon. So let's just get this thing going. It already has a fan, which I am a fan of. Which direction was the... Okay, it's that way. find some of these distances really hard to gauge, but the fact that it's on my mini-map already means that I'm close enough to do this. Okay, I'm here. What's so special about this place? It's etched in ancient Hyrulean text. You cannot read it. What? Is this real? Wait, hold on. Let me get a picture. I might be able to show someone who can read this. Maybe. This might be tied to a quest later, and I'll have to come back here and take a picture when the game is registering it as an active thing. But in any case, let's go down here and get this shrine. Oh hey, I'm really close to that too. It's mostly because of how oddly those pipes in 7.1 are coded. Instead of having an entry and exit point, they simply take you in the direction you entered the pipe and continue scrolling in that direction until you hit a valve. It's wild. Mallet smash. Oh, I've got plenty of hammers, so I'm good. Alternatively... Aha. No! Well, that's okay, so it's not as simple as that then. As soon as I'm gonna have infinite rockets to try this out, so let's get a feel for it. Maybe if I do it further. My shield broke. Incredible. Yeah, I bump into the ceiling and then I can't pull out my... So how do I get this chest then? Well, let's worry about the puzzle at hand and then we'll... I had a theory why they coded it like that. It would be even... Well, I imagine, like, with the intended stuff, like, maybe they just always had the planned exit pipes, like, logically above the entry pipes, so that instead of having to code every entry and exit separately, they could just use, like, the same code for every pipe situation. I mean, I'm no programmer. Like, I ultimately don't know what I'm talking about, but that would be, like, my theory, especially if they were working in really tight limitations, you know, at the time. Alright, let's see how this works. Piss. Not quite what I intended, but... It's a bad angle. Like, actually, do I even need this? Also, I just realized how I get this. I use the wood. Hold on. I'm a moron. The zone by that draws power from your energy cells. Power drains, and arrows can fly much farther according to how long the shot is. Ooh. There's all kinds of wild shit in this game. If I do it like this instead. Okay, have you on this side. Well, at least we know the wheel works. We just, It's very impressive. Hey, Slug, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good, We're engineers now. We build the things and they spin right round, right baby, right round. Yeah. Just go for all my arrows. Alright, spin for me! Piss! Alright, so maybe if we like have it stick far out. And then, well, no, because this, you know, then it'll, you know what, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I believe. And belief is all you need when you're engineering, right? Oh no, no, I was doing Breath of the Wild, before. Now I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom. This will actually be my first time playing through Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, like I've started it, uh, like years ago, like a couple of years ago, just on my own time. But I didn't get very far in it. Yes. I did it. I did it. But how you doing, Attack Slug? I mean, like, the thing of it is like with some of the crazy shit you can do with the abilities. Like, I imagine it's pretty easy to cheese just about any of the puzzles in this game. On a little break, just chilling. But I also don't have bomb arrows right now, which is how I would have cheesed that if I couldn't have gotten the wheel to work. I've already cheesed one where I think the idea was to use the tools at hand to like play baseball with what with like the big balls, and if you time it right, it would hit the target. I just shot bomb arrows at those because I couldn't get the timing right. Like I understood the puzzle, I just couldn't execute. Yeah, and that seems to be like, at least for the modern Zelda stuff, like that seems to be the general philosophy. They're not puzzle solving games anymore. They're problem solving games. I think I said that either yesterday or like in a previous Zelda stream. It's like, as long as you can solve the problem, you're doing it right. You've made so many of these puzzles so much harder. Well, it's like I have mixed experiences with like some of these puzzles. It's like I want to understand the developer intended solution, even if I can't execute it. I feel like as long as I understand what the devs wanted me to do, I feel like I've solved it, even if I end up going my own way. But I feel like by the time I'm done with this, because it's so free form and it allows you to do just whatever the heck you want, like eventually I'll let go of that need to understand what the devs wanted, and as long as what I do works, I don't care.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land, the aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
Yeah, exactly, too. Which, if you figure out a way to fly across this map in 2 seconds, like, don't let me know yet, but once I've done like the four main points of interest on this map, like then I'll be curious to like you know start asking like, so how do I break this game in a real and meaningful way? All right, so I've got to wander around this entire geoglyph to find the no, 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 no. Bad skeleton. Bad. The thing the thing that really grinded my gears here recently was the glitch they patched out of Metroid Dread, that speedrunners were using to like do a major skip. Supposedly, the glitch was too easy to pull off, and it could be detrimental to like a casual playthrough, right? Like someone playing for the first time or replaying it or what have you. But I've watched what those speedrunners had to do to set that up. It didn't seem particularly easy to me. Like, I don't know. It seemed like they patched it just because they didn't want people to be able to break, to do that. It's like, that glitch wasn't hurting anybody. It kind of makes me happy that they can't patch, most of their older games. Like it wasn't until what, the Wii, that they even had the ability to do so. But I think they only used it to fix like a bug with one of the with like saving in a particular place in Twilight Princess or something to that effect. I honestly don't remember now. Well, don't you know? Nintendo hates fun. Or rather, they just want us to have fun in their corporate-approved way. Oh, hey, a Korok. Having fun in the wrong way, exactly. Can't do that here. Oh yeah, I'm surprised Nintendo let that fly, to be honest. Like, people were starting to, make some, like, pretty legitimate, like, Kaizo levels and things like that. Ow. Like, I don't remember how close I need to get to wherever the dragon tier is in this geoglyph. So we might be here for a while. I don't even know if it necessarily needs to be on any of the, like, lines, or if it can just be in some of the empty space, too. Yeah, I wish I had spent more time in Mario Maker, to be honest. But, especially now that any and all of their online stuff requires a subscription, and I'm a poor boy. Like, I don't have a lot of money. It's getting better now that I've got a full-time job again, but I'm still a poor boy. Anti-soft lock with M64 slide theme is peak level design. So just to make sure I understand you correctly, are you saying that there's that there would be a way to soft lock on the slide, or was that a level in Mario Maker? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm with you so far. Okay, if I'm thinking about this logically instead of just trying to grid this up, I really think that the tier would be close to like a defining feature of this geoglyph. So it wouldn't be on like just a random arm or anything like that. Oh shoot, I'm using my barrel hammer. I don't need to be doing that. Let me use my sturdy stick. So you have to work for the reward of what the hell? Actually, yeah, let's take a bird's eye view of this. Let me get to that falling rock. Yeah, so maybe somewhere like on the face. Which I think would be over here. No? No, there was a thought. Maybe I just don't understand the logic of these geoglyphs yet, and like where they would want to put the tier. And I guess I can try, like, more toward the center. This just doesn't feel... I get what they were going for, and, like, you know, on paper it sounds like an interesting little challenge, but the act of just running around these geoglyphs trying to find the one tiny spot just doesn't feel particularly fun to me. Any difference in today's presentation? In both cases, you get troll, but in one of them, the level creator just laughs at your frustration. On the other, the setup genuinely is funny. The thing I appreciate about Mario Maker is like the sheer variety of levels that people made. Like, I realize it isn't like challenging or anything, but like one of my favorite kinds of levels were the ones that like it starts you and the level basically plays itself, but like there some of them had like a really interesting like song with the like the music blocks and stuff like that. um not challenging in any way, but I have to admire the creativity of it. But like I said, like I didn't play much Mario Maker, and I didn't play any of Mario Maker 2. So it's like I missed out on a lot of the stuff in those games for sure. Where are you? I'm here now. I don't want to leave until I find this blasted thing, but like... Don't tell me it's here. No, I've already checked this spot, haven't I? A true crime of a level was please just do better. I think I'm about to just, like, grid this up. Just... Oh, getting over it. Now there's a game I need to play. Still. After all this time. It's a vertical level with alternating wind. I saw a couple of like really maze-like levels that like almost felt like Zelda dungeons. And they actually changed the... Oh, there we go. I finally found it. Why here, though? Also, you see how close you have to get for that to even appear? Oh, you actually don't have to get as close as I thought you did. I mean, it was a bit of calm for us to, like, have a chat, though. I don't think Nintendo necessarily made this with, like, streaming in mind, but it works in that respect, I guess. Anyway, let's watch this memory.
Queen Sonia! Queen Sonia!
Oh, damn.
Finally. Finally, it is mine! I can feel my strength surging.
Okay. Mr. Demon King. Wait. I just saw an enemy I haven't seen in either of these games yet.
Sonia! You were too late, Rauru. You took for granted the godlike power you had in your hands. Do you now see the potential you squandered? As for her, she is merely the first victim of your arrogance. You tried to control me, Rauru, and you will die knowing that you failed. Ganondorf!
Queen Sonia needs you!
That was clever. Classic villain trope. You have to do the maniacal laugh. Oh, you just can't trust dudes with red hair. You just can't do it. Well, that's one more down. Look at my album here. Yeah, so there should be one more to the southwest of us. Impa said that's pretty close to Rito Village, so we're probably going to see it anyway. So I don't need to really worry about it right now. Anyway, we came from the... I can't even zoom in on the dragon because it's directly above me. Anyway, hello, Franny. Welcome to the frozen wasteland of this flying dragon enemy that I will again be avoiding to the best of my ability. Actually, instead of walking, let's... Yeah, let's just... Oh, you were lurking the whole time? I was so shocked I dropped my controller, I guess. Oh, please be okay. See you from the start, in the shadows. Bum, 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 bum. You know, I feel like it's gonna be forever until I reach the Rito. So let's go ahead and go back here, pray at the goddess statue, actually get health upgrades. I've put it off for long enough. I just feel so weak and I need to be strong. And then I'll go back and continue northwest. Just don't get hit. Also, I thought the goddess statue was down here. Am I losing my mind? Oh no, there it is. Dang, if I'd waited till I got just one more, I would be able to do 4 at once here. I think after this run of heart containers, though, I will start to focus on stamina. Because even though I'm not climbing as much in this game, I still feel like having at least another wheel of stamina around the base would be helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's a quest here.
Oh.
Working hard despite the bad weather, Link? Thank you.
Oh.
Link! You've got great timing. Folks working for the monster control crew have been reporting frequent appearances of some very large monsters. Our non-combatant squad members are ill-equipped to take on such foes. Really, it's out of the question. Instead, they're helping by gathering intel and warning residents of the areas where the beasts have been spotted.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I wish I had thought of it earlier. But I'm going to go ahead and increase my health so that if I do take a hit to the face, I can keep on trucking. You know, I can... Okay, there's nobody ever qualified you to face them in battle. That said, I'm sure you've got your hands full with other tasks. Perhaps especially you continue on without adding to your burdens.
Oh.
How about big monsters?
Oh.
What's a Moldolga? The East Barrens in the Gerudo Desert. Their report came from the ground research team, and they've asked us to exterminate it. Oh, right, it's those things. Okay. Yeah, sure. Stone Talus. Akala. I'm not going to be in Akala for a while. That kind of the game is just like, hey, you wanna fight the monsters?
Oh.
But what about a Hinox? So my question is, if I ask about the same kind of monster again, will they just point me to a different Stone Talus? No. Okay.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
No, I've already asked about them before. I'll come across them when I'm just traveling around, yeah. Yeah, like with this, well, if you zoom in far enough, the thing disappears. Like with this one, that just seems like such a random place to put the tier. Like, I really thought it would be, like, around the face. Like this one was, you know? I thought there would be a logic to it. The stats I would have normally at max level. I mean, if you're good at dodging, like glass cannon builds can be like the best builds in a game. Like if you're good at avoiding the damage, then you should just deal more damage, right? I definitely understand the logic. So I think if I go here. Oh, the build was... I got you. Dude, before I pull my horse, let me check something. Korok? These are also so much easier to climb with Ascend. To the point where they may not put any Koroks up here at all. On any of these horse houses? Stables. They're called stables. I've only played like an hour of Dead Cells. I enjoyed my time with it. It just didn't really grab me, if that makes sense. So I think... Well, that's a Korok. Piss. No, you like horse houses? Where's your friend? All the way over there. Alright. This is gonna be the boring way to do it. But we can walk. It's fine. But I know. We're reaching your friend. Do you not see the green smoke getting bigger? You need to... I will throw you off a cliff, sir. There's one conveniently over there. Why are you panicking? Thanks for bringing my friend. Here. Have our seed. You know, that is such an obvious, like, place to go. I'm not even worried about keeping that pin marked. Also, it bothers me considerably that there's the surface, and then there's also the sky part of this maze. The mazes are even harder in this game, I'm assuming, because there are now 2 levels. There may even be 3. There may be more, like, in the depths, too. And I don't... Is that a cave? Guys, I found a cave. We did it. Looking like a disappointing cave. I mean, not every cave needs to... Oh. Oh, hold on. There is more cave to this cave. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. What was it up there? Yeah, okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doo. Please let me... No! What the piss? Fine. I don't have bombs. Can I break this with this? That was a bad test. Let's try again. There we go. More fairies to use. We don't eat fairies. We don't. Yes, I know you're here. I'm more concerned about fairies right now. I'll get to you in a minute, Bubble Guppy. Oh, he's already dead. Don't remember where the guy that wants these is even at. I should say the person, or even the people. Oh, I forgot this was a charging bow. Yeah, we need to save that. Jesus, that thing is great. Also, and like I was saying, not every cave needs to be this massive maze-like complex. But it would be cool if they were. If I was fast, I would have been able to grab that one too. I think you should. Like, do you have a coworker you'd really like to prank? Just write gullible on the ceiling. I was about to teleport. Oh no, that's an enemy. Never mind. I was about to teleport, but then I saw a very interesting person. So I'm gonna pull my horse out. And I'm gonna prep for the journey to Rito Village. But I do have to work today, and it is getting to be about that time where I have to get off. So I won't be making the journey today. Bug tunnel caves, 500 kilograms. Are we talking about Helldivers?
Hi. Huh? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Thanks for waiting. Helldivers 2, yeah. So you actually get to attack the bugs in their caves now? Let's not attach a harness.
Oh. Hmm. Oh. Huh?
No, stop. Shut your face. Let me ride Steve in peace. See, I've never played Helldivers 2, but you know, when it popped off the way it did, several of my friends were playing it. At least several of my my streaming buddies. So I saw quite a bit of it. I thought about getting into it, but then there was that whole like debacle with Sony requiring like PlayStation accounts, even when we're on PC, and people didn't like that, and it like locked certain regions out of playing it entirely and all that. Like that was. So I just thought, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. All right, so I'll fix this sign up for the guy, and then I'm ending today's stream. Also, these feel smaller. Addison! Addison, buddy, I just need you. I've eaten a special rice ball I made so the cold weather won't get to me. But I can't stand here forever. I've got more signs. Try letting it go. I can't believe that worked. I thought for sure I was going to have to do more. Well, I found the way to do all the puzzles. The region locks, the PSN requirement got dropped fast. I did hear that, but I did not hear about the region locks getting dropped as well. Alright, perfection. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Yeah, then this is when you're gonna give me some food. Which I do appreciate. The spicy veggie rice balls for sure. And then another sleepover ticket. That... Cool. I like how he still kicks my shit out of the way like it offends him on a personal level. Like, that's just rude. So, hold on. Venture log. Oh my god, so some of these are so, like, out of the way. Just 3 days ago it launched on Xbox? Oh, that surprises me. Also, which memory was that? Birth of the Demon King. Oh, there's a lot of them. Didn't realize there'd be that many. So we're like halfway through the story then. Look at all this like build-up we missed. We just immediately went to like that. Oh well. Eventually I'll get them all, and then we'll watch them in order, and everything will make sense. But anyway. It's time to end today's stream. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened, you know? So let me just... Yeah, if it wasn't such a... I don't, like, go in for multiplayer games much anymore because they're such time sinks. And, like, ultimately it doesn't matter as long as you're having fun, right? But I tend to go for single player stuff because there is a like definite like beginning, middle, end, all that. And some people online can be so toxic that I just don't want to deal with that. So I don't. I don't. Have a good time at work. Oh yeah. Today is Friday, which for me, since I don't work days, for me it will be like the busiest, most stressful shift of the week. I think that's why I put tomorrow morning for Stardew. I probably won't have much energy to do anything else. Don't do multiplayer too much. Helldivers 2 has been fun. Well, I mean, like it does help that like every player is like on the same side, and as long as they have yeah, I was about to say as long as they have mechanics that reward cooperation as opposed to I don't know, trolling and being toxic to each other, then I can see it's like Final Fantasy 14, like that community, like back when I was playing that game, like they like that felt fairly welcoming as well. But they also have mechanics that encourage people to help newer players. Like if there's they call them I think sprouts, but if there's a sprout on the team, which is a player who hasn't reached, or at least it's a character who hasn't reached level, I think it's 60 in any class yet. Um, if y'all really like help out and you clear the dungeon without wiping, everyone gets extra XP. So it's like it almost makes like older players happy to see a newer player on the team because they get a nice little boost for their leveling if they're working on like alternate classes and stuff like that. You can use the stims to heal other players if they're hurt. Yeah, see, like anything that just encourages people to be less, you know, dickish is good in my book. Anyway, ugh. Anyway, I'm off. I would look for someone to raid, but I said I generally hate raiding and running. Actually, you know what? Let me just take a peek, see if there's anybody to. Good lord, how how does he have 77 people? Oh, it's because he's streaming with a bunch of other people. Okay. SOS beacons that you can call in during a mission just opens the lobby to quick play and shows an icon on the map. I got you. Yeah, see, like if I had more time to game, like if I could do this streaming thing full time, I wouldn't mind jumping into something like Helldivers 2 or just any of that. But I'm sure y'all can see the timer. Like I'm doing good to get like 3.5 hours in most of my streams now. So I want to feel like I'm making progress in something, and that's why like I'm doing Zelda right now. That's why I decided to go ahead and jump into Void Stranger to stream, even though I don't usually do puzzle games, because it looked like it would be a journey. I just didn't realize it would be quite a journey, if that makes sense. So yeah, tomorrow, like I said, it's gonna be Stardew, because I'll probably be a bit wiped out from my shift at work tonight. And until next time, gonna be no raid today. But until next time, I hope y'all have a good one. Bye. It's quite a journey. Quite a journey. Stardew Valley. You make progress in Stardew just by playing the game. Time passes and your crops grow. Like it's uh, but yeah, like I'm probably not gonna do all the things. Like I'll probably not finish all of the islands or all of the island stuff and all that. You know, it's hammer.